Pursuant to Clause 7 of Rule 22, the gentleman from Minnesota, Mr. Walz, and the gentleman from Tennessee, Mr. Duncan, each will control 30 minutes. The chair now recognizes the gentleman from Minnesota.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield myself as much time as I may consume. And I want to thank the gentleman from Tennessee for being here. I know his commitment to building infrastructure in this nation is unquestioned. He's been a good friend and a gentleman on the committee. I think what we're here today, Mr. Speaker, is the American people deserve better from us. We have a need in this country that is obvious to everyone. The infrastructure in this country is crumbling. 70,000 deficient bridges, nearly half our highways in disrepair. And being a member from Minnesota, that hot August day almost 5 years ago when the I-35W bridge fell into the Mississippi River is a stark testament of what we can do.
The House is not in order.
Gentleman will suspend.
No, thank you.
House will come to order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Transportation. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Transportation Committee, by command of the Constitution, if you will, has always been there to build the post roads. This nation has built canals, locks, dams, ports. They built railroads that connected the continent and spurred the Industrial Revolution. We built interstate highway system that made the American economy the envy of the world. We have possessed vision, we've possessed willpower, and we've done it in a manner that incorporated bipartisan support and, at the end of the day, compromise. The last bill, Safety Lou, that passed by a vote in this House in 2005 of 412 to 8. In the Senate, 91 to 4. The previous bill, 297 to 86, 88 and 5 in the Senate. 91, 372 to 47. The Senate, 79 to 8. And in 1987, over the last 25 years, 350 to 73. We have the will. We simply need to exercise the political willpower to move this piece of legislation. So this motion to instruct is very simple. 100 days ago, the Senate passed their version. It received 74 votes to 22. It is a bipartisan bill. Now, I will be the first to tell you, the prerogative of the House to lead is sacred to us here. We need to have a say in this. We need to make sure that we have what the People's House has their voice in things. The problem we have is we've been sitting in conference committee for 45 days with a deadlock and no end in sight. So this motion to instruct, yes, it's a non-binding sense of the House. But I would argue it's far more than that. This is a sense of the American public. They sent us here to do some basic work. They did not send us here to agree with each other on everything, but they did have that understanding that the glue that binds the nation together is compromise, and there are a few things, very few things, that historically have been bipartisan. The transportation bill has been one of those. So what this MTI asks is rectify the differences, compromise to the point that we can get something on the floor and finish the work by June 22nd, by this Friday. Then give us the opportunity, by having their representative discuss what needs to be there. If we can't come to a compromise, bring us the Senate bill and let's have the up or down vote. If it passes, we can move forward. If it doesn't, then we start and go on from there. But I have to tell you, we can't afford to kick this can down the road, and I would say the proverbial crumbling road. The Chamber of Commerce has made the case. Failure to keep up with infrastructure needs in the U.S. cost this economy $2 trillion between 2008 and 2009. Every year we do nothing, we spend over $100 billion on idling tax. We waste 1.9 billion gallons of fuel yearly. That's 5% of our fuel needs. That's money going to foreign countries who hate us. They'll hate us for free. We can be more efficient. We cannot waste Americans' hard-earned dollars staring at the bumper in front of them. We can do it safely, and we can move our products to market faster. And we have that power. I said it this morning. I'll continue to say it. Up above the Speaker's chair up there, the quote from Daniel Webster. How about we do something worthy to be remembered for? How about we come together and pass a bill that people say they did the people's work, they compromised. It's not about getting what each of us wants. It's about getting what the American public needs. So with that, I reserve the balance of my time, Mr. Speaker.
The gentleman from Minnesota reserves. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Tennessee.
Thank you.